Hi, it's RJ Waters 2, and...
Instant Grat, and...
Your Average Joe. And?
And we're here to send off the second hub world.
I was about to say, Samus apparently doesn't believe that you are your average Joe.
Impossible.
Oh.
Are you sure you're telling us the truth?
Yeah, fleet of foot.
Well, some people want me to change my name to Great Joe. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with Xenosaga, but I don't play that game.
So it's been a nice run. The second hub world's had a good run, but I think it's time we wrap things up and move on to bigger and better things.
That sounds good. So when am I becoming the de facto head of this LP?
Wait, you're not already?
I mean, I was assuming that's what he meant by bigger and better things, because I am both bigger and better than RJ.
Well, you get top billing, but that doesn't... If we're going fan favorite here, I think there's only one choice.
Me.
I was expecting you to make a fat joke about me, and I'm sorely disappointed that you missed that setup.
Oh. I just assume everybody looks exactly as svelte as me. Excuse me, I'm exactly as blind as that Precursor Oracle now.
Oh, well, that explains that, then.
Mm-hmm.
Directional audio?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have the orbs.
In stereo.
It's not very useful when she's standing, like, right in the middle, but before, when she said, "Good luck, boys," it was right in my left ear. It was beautiful. Truly, the benefits of HD remakes are clearly visible. I mean, audible to me at this very moment.
I'll be sure to show that off more distinctly in the future. Oh yeah!
Anyone who's not wearing a headset has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
What's the purpose of the card in the hat, man?
I'm gonna let Joe answer this. I believe he had a theory on this very issue.
Well, I was more wondering why he had to win his way out of the barrel. Like, doesn't he already have it? Isn't that enough?
No, he lost a bet, and he has to win another bet to get out of the barrel.
Into a much nicer barrel.
I think maybe he was playing a game of idiot poker, like before we showed up, and he forgot to take it out of the band.
Who even enforces that?
They're on the honor system.
I'll have you know, I thought the Jak world was a totalitarian oligarchy.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go ahead and admit that I don't even know what the word oligarchy means.
It sounds good though, doesn't it?
It means that there's like 3 kings and they all rule in unison. Like oligarchs.
Yeah, I can believe that in a fantasy setting. Yeah, Jak, Daxter, and the Instant Grat. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah. And then RJ Waters would, in this scenario, be the cunning vizier plotting to overthrow the throne and turn it from an oligarchy into a monarchy.
Can I be the Oracle?
Sure, whatever.
I'll just sit there and grow grass on my face.
Can I be the guy who points out that those proportions are way off?
On that lifting machine.
You can be... I don't know if you can be the guy who does that, but you sure can be a guy who does that. A number of people may or may not have come before you in this matter.
At least 50.
Including Jak and Daxter. Now, I'm not going to stare at her.
Well, to be fair, you know, they might be setting unrealistic standards for, you know, the female form, but they're also setting unrealistic standards for the male hairdo. So I think, you know what? I think all in all, we're about equal.
Yeah, and you can speak on experience because you actually have tried the Jak haircut.
I have.
And the Daxter body haircut.
It was not for me.
Now, I never noticed this before, but the Rock Village we never actually visit. It's all up here in that rock.
Ooh.
We're like on the lobby of the entire Rock Village.
So up there is where, like, the privileged who own the means of production live.
There are thousands of power cells.
The bourgeoisie are all up there, while we're down here doing the dirty work and, like, fixing the tractor beams.
There's the oligarchy for you.
Oh boy, I love this part.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a boss fight.
And that guy just comes out of nowhere.
Well, he's been throwing rocks at us for a long time, so I think No mess around, bring it on! Oh.
That went well. But yeah, like, if you stand in Rock Village and look up, he's just there throwing rocks at you.
Conveniently, once you get enough to move on, he just shows up here. Ankle deep in lava, because he's a real badass.
His name is Claw, spelled with K-L-A 2 W's.
Yeah.
Double W.
I'm not quite sure where the boulder fits in to that claw. It just sort of pops out of nowhere there.
Oh yeah, it's not even. There's no like particle effects. It just spawns. like go into the console, spawn obj_boulder.
Or this one. This one it seems like at least it's in like a mystical power thing, but the other one seems like a more mechanical. Oh Jesus Christ! It's gonna land right on me. Indiana Jack. Okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
That momentum didn't seem
No.
reasonable.
The way the lava just like sucks under pressure, but then the platforms stay the same.
Now I hate to like steal material from my own old LP, but
Oh, I've been doing it for a long time.
look at the texture on this lava.
It looks nice.
No, but it's just like it's so very transparently.
I like the very subtle tiling of it.
It's just like it's a flat repeated texture on like a little wibbly thing.
The same. It goes the same for Dark Eco in this game, but you can't tell so much because it's not more of a pattern. There's a lot of darkness to it. This, it's just like a big hotel carpet that you don't want to step on.
It just, yeah, it doesn't look like lava at all.
Okay, now here's a neat little thing that I wanted to show off that Grat didn't. You can actually get a third jump if you shoot a fireball, and then you can spin kick, and you can leave the arena.
Oh, cool.
Why would you want to?
Because, I don't know, there's a boss fight going on down there, and Jak wants no part of it. That looks like it'd be hard to dodge. I've done a lot of work today.
I did not know this. I will freely admit that. Can you actually, like, just run back to the village?
You can leave if you wanted to, but then it would reset the boss fight.
Oh.
Oh, also, if you suck at this game, for some reason, you get hit by boulders, when they break open, sometimes they'll drop green eco. So it's actually a lot easier than this boss fight looks.
You know, there's something to be said about making something look harder than it actually is.
Yeah, the porn industry makes a career out of it. Oh, here's another cool little thing. Power cells can absorb yellow eco.
This video truly is a learning experience for me.
And then it just glows and then it shoots off like a firework.
You know, I really like these dances.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's ever been said, ever.
Do you like these trophies?
Declawed. That's so clever.
Here's the little mini game. You can shoot down the TV speaker.
Where do you think Jak keeps that?
Well, let's see where it flies back into when she's done talking.
Doesn't it just shrink into nothingness?
Wait, it's gonna go somewhere. It shrinks and moves. There. Oh no. Ah.
You missed it.
RJ, you
doofus.
cad.
Why'd you do that?
Well, here's the greatest level in the game.
No, we'll never know.
This is some very Crash Bandicoot music, like the whole bone xylophone thing.
That whole segment was very Crash Bandicoot. That sound effect.
Oh.
That little bugger. That little laugh he makes.
How do you know about the detonator?
There are no other possibilities. That's what the Lurker said in Lurker language. That me. That translates. She's actually a Lurker expert.
And yeah, it's just like Instant Scratch just insinuated.
I'm sure she's not at all in on it and is actually a part of the Lurker conspiracy.
Oh man, the twist you've all been waiting for.
The Illuminati?
What? Oh no.
That was bad.
The free Lurkers.
So, in order to make this level a more tense situation, I've intentionally decided sometimes to go less than 100% speed. Because it's possible if you get straight on the zoomer, you pass these guys before the first turn, and then you'll never see them again. I like that the Lurkers have their own equivalent of the Agraf zoomer. It's just like this little pedal thing.
They must have some real, like... Gravity in this world must be very, like, changeable. that they can overcome it by just twiddling their arms like that.
Well, if Jak can double jump, I think it's only fair.
Yeah, but I guess like that's just a step above like flapping your wings like a bird. Flapping your arms like the wings of a bird.
It's cartoon physics as long as you believe and don't look down. Oh no, look, Lurker!
What? He just...
And there they go, off to bigger and better things.
So...
I guess he had to go back to his planet.
But if you didn't notice...
So they didn't actually care?
No, they were given the signal, but we killed the guy they were going to give the signal to.
You beat them to the detonator. The Red Sage's lab is just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Now, I could do that, but I accidentally missed a scout fly in the level, so I don't get a power cell if I don't collect them all. Also, these are one-hit kills.
Oh no.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral.
Like what?
Oh, I gotta get changed back now!
That's not teary.
You go into the changing room and you open your locker, and there it is. Your spare outfit.
Now, I know that the scout fly is red and white, so it's somewhere. I'm not going to confuse it with a barrel. They're also red and kind of white. But I think it was back here by the big turn.
Yeah, I can see that. Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Some fancy editing you got there.
Well, the neat part is, about this level, is most other Zoomer levels, they don't let you walk around on the ground.
Because the ground's made of lava on most of them.
Yeah, or there's a big slope like Precursor Basin. But here, they don't care. They just let you wander around. It just takes a long time to run through here.
Well, you know, it is a very twisty and labyrinthine area, so it's easy to get lost.
In the straight line?
Yeah. I mean, have you played Final Fantasy 13? That shit was
God damn it.
like a brain bender, to be sure.
Happened again.
I think I got lost in that game once.
Oh, here's a neat little thing. Another capped eco vent. Even though we uncapped the blue ones, there's another color that got capped. What could it be? Also, there's this rock
yellow?
here. It is. And we could break it with yellow eco. But since I don't have yellow eco, I'm jumping over the rock.
Well, how would you know all these things that I never found out?
I'm good at video games.
So yeah, you're not actually supposed to find this until you uncap the yellow eco vents. Also, you're floating.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Because they don't expect you to come here unless you're on the Zoomer. It doesn't matter if you float in that cutscene.
Also, it should be noted that just like with the blue ones, only some of them are capped.
Yeah.
Like there were blue eco vents that were uncapped even before, you know, we hit the switch in the jungle.
Yeah, and there's some yellow eco vents that are already uncapped in the swamp.
Wasn't it at least one of the vents that was uncapped, like, in the tutorial level?
Yeah.
Even after you uncap them, you can still see which ones were capped, because the cap just gets raised slightly. It doesn't disappear.
Oh no! See now.
Tragedy.
Oh, and here's a little extra bit for you. Can I race on foot?
Oh my god, you fucking...
Oh hey, it's the editing I've been waiting for.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Listen to the music.
It's wonderful. It sounds like something you could make up in 5th grade.
It sounds like, oh no, it sounds like the Oingo Boingo guy. Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman. It sounds like Danny Elfman.
This is so stupid.
We can't. Here's what happens when you don't. That guy is a completely different color than the guy I ran over. Oh no!
Thematic inconsistency.